The Edge retains its sense of scale when you're driving it, even with 450 Nm of torque. The twin-turbo diesel never feels entirely comfortable with the size of car it's being asked to propel, and the slightly clumsy dual-clutch gearbox doesn't help it much. The transmissions you'd find in a BMW or a Mercedes SUV - the sort of cars the Edge Vignale is designed to prevent Ford customers from buying, are more accomplished. Equally, the Edge's motor isn't quite as smooth as you'd find in the German cars, although it's far from unbearable. The chassis setup is perhaps the car's weakest point, because the suspension doesn't do a particularly good job of keeping the Edge's body roll in check through corners. This would be an acceptable trade-off if the overall ride was super smooth, but those 20-inch alloy wheels allow bigger potholes and bumps to resonate through to the cabin. The steering isn't particularly communicative, either, so the overall experience on anything other than a motorway is not that satisfying. And now to the price, and you may want to take a seat at this point. Neither Edge Vignale is cheap. The manual version costs almost £39,000, while the auto will set you back £41,165, or, if you add the options fitted to our test car, a few grand beyond that. That is an eye-watering sum of money for a Ford, and it doesn't get much better on the monthlies. With a £5,000 deposit and a 12,000 mile per year limit, Ford's PCP plan works out at £578 per month over 3 years. By contrast, a BMW X3 xDrive 20D Sport on the same terms is more than £150 per month cheaper. Furthermore, CO2 emissions of 152 grams/km, and Audi Q5 will emit 132 grams/km, and a Mercedes GLC 220D does 129 grams/km, make the Edge look an expensive company car option, too.